So we're all very familiar with these four jargonauts behind me, right? But how many of us are truly leveraging these platforms in our own businesses on a consistent basis to help us with marketing exposure, brand awareness, consumer engagement, and lead generation? Now, I get it. You're too time poor or you've just put it in the too hard basket. However, in this live demo, I'm going to show you live right now how quick and easy it is to plug and play these platforms into your existing business through our existing tech stack, but also not only to help generate and acquire new business, but how to leverage these platforms, our tech stack, and our social media reach platform to tap into the existing ecosystem that we all have. All that existing data, those contacts and those clients that are sitting right there in our database and CRM, how we can retarget them on these four platforms. Two of them, the two biggest social media platforms of our time, Meta, Facebook, and Instagram. The other two, one of them, the greatest search engine of our times for generations, Google. Combine that with the greatest content platform in YouTube. You have four absolute juggernaut powerhouses. Let's jump straight into this demo right now because I'm going to unpack and share with you how you can create new social media campaigns on these four platforms, but also how you can retarget all that data that's sitting in your existing ecosystem, being your CRM database. Let's jump straight into the demo now. So Rex CRM is our CRM platform of choice for many reasons, but all our partnered agents, they have access to their own CRM, their own unique agency ID. So all their data, only they see it, unless they choose and want to share it, right? So when we're in Rex CRM, all we need to do is go into contacts, go to my contacts. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to export your database, right? Because we want to retarget all those people that are in your database for obvious reasons, right? You've put them in there for good reason, okay? So we want to get the people that are sitting in there. Now, in the interest of time, because I've got a lot of data here, but you'd essentially select all contacts, go export for Spoke. The reason being it's going to export it to a CSV format that is already compatible with our social media Rex Reach platform. So once I go confirm, it's going to start downloading the data and then you're going to export it to CSV. Very simple. So now we're going to go over to Rex Reach, right? Now, again, this counterintuitively is already plugging into our CRM because it's feeding across all our listings, right? So this is why it's drag, drop, and play, and how quick and easy it is at the click of a button to create campaigns. There's my dashboard, but we're going to go into campaigns. We're going to go, let's create a new campaign. I'd like to advertise a listing for sale. So you can do sale listings, rental listings, brand awareness, commercial, agent profile promotion, sold listings, free downloadables, and testimonials. For this example, we're going to promote a new listing, maximize leads. I always select maximize leads and exposure because I just spoke about that before. Marketing exposure, brand awareness, consumer engagement, lead generation. That covers all of this. Once you've done that, we're going to go, let's get started. Now, I'm just going to go back out to my dashboard because I've actually started to create a campaign and I want to use this one as a live example because I've just kicked this property live today on all of the major portals. But now I want to expose it on Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube ads. So there's the listing. So I want to go in and edit the audience so I can choose to extend the range around the property itself, right? I can add in other suburbs. You can target by suburb. Adelaide, just as a few examples. That'll do. You can select your age range, right? Target audiences. You can choose. We're going to choose rural or commercial. Retargeting audience. So we're going to retarget people on Facebook and Instagram Meta, and then obviously web traffic to my website as well. And here, guess what? We're going to upload our contacts. Now, what I would encourage is you upload this spreadsheet or export it on a monthly basis and upload it into Rex Reach because we're all entering a lot of data on a regular basis into our CRM. You want to make sure you're replenishing who you're retargeting through your social media campaigns. So I put a little diary note in myself each calendar month to export my contact list as I've shown you previously and re-import it into Rex Reach. So that way I know every 30 days my data that I'm re-entering into the database, all those new contacts are being retargeted through the four platforms mentioned before. So we're going to upload contacts. As I mentioned, we selected Spoke, download as a Spoke CSV. So there it is. It's already there, right? It's already, I don't need to worry about cells, copying, pasting, removing fields, adding fields, and I'm just going to put it data contacts June 2026, right? There's a lot of contacts in there, so it's going to take a little while. Bear with us. Done. Okay. Save. Boom. Now it's going to target not only the 40,000 contacts I've got in my database, and all those contacts are going to see me on Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Pretty cool. It's going to target these new audiences as well that I've created via location targeting, additional suburbs, and by or general audiences as well. Save. Trying to keep this to the 10-minute mark, folks. Okay, this is where it's going to create the ad preview. So the reason I logged back out and back into my ad is because you can see here I've got a video playing. I actually uploaded the video in readiness for this demo because it's about an 8-minute walkthrough. So it would have taken a while to load over if I hadn't preempted in doing it earlier. So you can see here, it's got my video playing here. You can choose images as well. So you'll see here it's pulling through the images from the advertisement that's already saved in Rec CRM against the listing as well. So going back into my listings, you can see here that's the property listing that's fed through to the portals, right? Domain, real estate of the likes, etc. Now I'm creating the social media campaign for that, and it's pulling all that information that's already saved in Rec. So you got your short headline, you got your long headline, your ad label, and your description. So you can leave that as is if you want, or if you want to get super creative, use ChatGPT and prompt it. I'm creating a property specific advertisement for this address, 434 Regency Road, Prospect. I want an engaging short headline, long headline, ad label text, and description that's going to captivate an audience of home buyers and sellers, owner occupants, investors, developers, whatever it is. Give ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, whoever you're using, as much prompting information as possible for it to go and create a few examples of what you could put in here instead of what's Rex is automatically pulling through. Now, obviously, you can go in and change the images if you wish as well. So you can select from the carousel of images to vary the ad. But as I said, I've gone the video because I do a walkthrough video beginning 10 of all my properties, right? But you can see it's giving us 8 previews of that campaign. So you can choose to keep that text. You can update it as you see fit. You can change your photo, but in the interest of time, we're just going to go with what's there. So that's what the ad looks like. We're going to go next, edit landing page. So this is your call to action. Where do you want people to land when they click on the learn more of your advertisement? So in Rex, you can leave it as the standard Rex landing page, which will obviously draw in the inquiry to your Rex CRM automatically. So they can call you or they can lodge an inquiry directly into Rex. But for me, I want to drive traffic to my agent website. So I'm going to grab my website URL. I'm going to drop it in here, and I want all campaigns to go, all clicks on this particular property to go to that website of mine. Bang. Save. It'll give us a preview of what that call to action landing page looks like. There you go. There's my website, because there they can book with me, they can call me, they can lodge offer form directly there. They can get a free price and suburb performance report. Everything's already on my own website anyway. But you can choose where you want your call to action to be. So you can either leave it existing CRM, it'll bring in the information automatically and capture that lead within Rex CRM as a lead, or you can direct it to any landing space that you want to be your call to action when people click on the learn more button. Let's go next. Choose a campaign. I'm going to say, let's go $300, and I want to run it for 15 days. 12 days. It'll show you that total budget breakdown of where it's spending it, right? On Facebook, Instagram, leads, exposure, and the popular websites, Google and YouTube. Click save. There's some preset budgets there if you want, Express, Standard, Premium, or you can customize packages I've done. When do you want it to start? You go next. gives you the confirmation of your campaign and launch. Bang. So when you go launch, it's done. And then what it will do, it will show you, this one just finished, campaign analytics. Okay. So this is the social media performance report, which you can share with your vendors. Really cool stuff. And you can see age, gender, impressions, clicks. Or if you're creatively using Rex Vendor Hub, as I am, it'll automatically pull through into that vendor's live Rex nurturing hub. So if I go preview, you can see here all the buyer feedback we're entering at open inspections, callbacks, and follow-up, value perception, but we can also see the breakdown in domain, real estate, and social media campaigns. The vendor can see this live, right? The analytics are there. This is their live vendor hub that they can access on any tablet, device, mobile, desktop, laptop. It's a static link that's always live and active. So that there, folks, is exactly how we help you to dominate in the social media space on Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube, how to create new campaigns, but also how to retarget your existing contacts that already exist sitting there inside your ecosystem, your database CRM. And I hope that I've achieved that in under 10 minutes. If you've got any questions on this information, hit the learn more button down below. Let's book in a social media domination session for you to help you win more business, but also just to simplify this space because it doesn't need to be over complex. You don't need to be a meta ads expert to be able to do this stuff. Thanks for joining me on this session. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.